Hey everybody, SouthernBope here, and it's been a while, but I do have another Game in this Bope video. Hell to the good motherfucker! Yeah, it's pretty crazy. 29th episode today, which is pretty fucking sweet. I know, right? By the way, college is almost over. I had one of my last classes today, and next week is finals, and then fuck yeah, summer! I'm not taking summer classes, so fuck that shit. Like, everybody asks me that, but fuck summer classes. I'm gonna make YouTube videos. And by the way, a lot of the series that I discontinued in the winter will be starting up again in the summer. And I'll be trying a few new things, so stay tuned, motherfuckers. The gameplay today is Little Big Planet karting. I can't remember what the other karting game was, but it's kind of like a ripoff of Mario Kart. But it's still pretty good, and that's basically what the gameplay is today. So if you guys do have any other gameplay suggestions for like future Game in this Bope videos, be sure to leave those games in the comment section below, and I'll try to rent those and play them and get some gameplay for them. But the articles today are kind of interesting. They're mostly about jobs, like gaming jobs and everything, which is a little bit interesting. I don't know why I just found all these, but yeah. So let's get into them and talk about some motherfucking gaming news. Hell yeah. So, moving into this first gaming news article, this one is a little bit stupid to be completely honest, but it actually has some good, solid info in it, so that's the only reason I'm going over it, to be honest. So the title of this news article is, Microsoft employees, we are working on the next generation Xbox. So, my first reaction to that is, no fucking shit you guys are. If you aren't, then you guys are literally stupid as fuck. Because Sony just announced the PS4, if you aren't working on the next Xbox console, you guys... Well, what are you doing then? But there's actually is some good information. At one point he says this guy is working on Xbox 2013, which basically says that Xbox is most likely going to come out in 2013, which is what I think as well. But I've had a lot of people come to me recently, go like, hey, is Microsoft actually going to announce this console and kind of come out this year? And a lot of people don't think so, but I still think so. Microsoft has a tendency of announcing things right before they're ready, so there's a big hype and that people actually buy the console. Sony is kind of in the middle, and then Nintendo is all the way far out there. They announce their shit, and then people forget about it, and then they release it, and then Nintendo does terrible. Nintendo, you guys are fucking idiots. Microsoft, you guys know what you're doing. You wait until it's ready, then you tell people, and then they go fucking crazy over it. So, I think Microsoft is going to come out the Xbox 720 this year, whatever the fuck they actually call it. But, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Maybe not, hopefully it's not called Xbox 2013. Hopefully that's just, you know, the project name or something. Hopefully, I'm guessing. So, moving into this next news article, this one has some good points, has some sad points, and I don't really know what to take from it, but hopefully you guys can give some input in the comment section below. So, the title of this article is, Harmonix suffers a small number of layoffs, but gains a BioShock 2 lead designer. So they hired Zach McClendron. He's the lead designer of BioShock 2, which BioShock 2 is pretty cool. So that's good that they got that guy. But they fired 10 people. And I'm guessing this is because they recently shut down the DLC for Rock Band and Dance Central. So I'm guessing those people were doing the DLC for those. But, you know, I don't know if Harmonix is going to stop the Dance Central and Rock Band. I really don't care about Dance Central, but Rock Band is freaking awesome, so I hope they keep coming on disc-based games for that. But it kind of sounds like maybe they're moving to FPS games or something. I don't really understand this. They also said that Harmonix has a game listing for someone that can tell emotional stories, which obviously Rock Band doesn't have emotional stories, so maybe Harmonix is moving to something a little bit different? I don't really know. It's kind of interesting. What do you guys think? Do you guys want Harmonix to make like a first-person shooter or something? Or is that even what they're doing? I don't really understand it, but it's going to mix things up probably. So we'll see what Harmonix actually does. So, sliding our way into this last news article, this one's about jobs again, and it's about companies that like owe each other money. And I really don't understand this, but the title of the article is just kind of a little bit interesting. So, Codemasters is seeking over $1 million from THQ, and from Double Fine some money too. It's like, you guys can go ahead and read this article. It is in the description below. It's like companies that just owe each other like vast amounts of money. And it's like, what the fuck? But I mean, the one about THQ really stands out because if you guys didn't notice this, THQ, which By the way, THQ was honestly a really great company in my opinion, but you know, they filed for bankruptcy in December 2012, and now Codemasters wants over $1 million from them. Like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't really know how they're gonna pay for it. I mean, as far as I know, bankrupt means they don't have any money. So, yeah, I don't know. You know, hopefully THQ doesn't get sued or something. Hopefully we don't get into like an Apple Samsung situation, slapping hands and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of sad to see it's happen, and I kind of lose respect for Codemasters a little bit. I mean, I don't know the whole story, but you know, then again, I mean, they're bankrupt. Calm the fuck down. Damn, bitch. And with that all said, that pretty much finished up this Jobs edition of Gaming News Boat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It's pretty fucking intense, I know. And it's probably the last episode of this season, since now it's like the summer pretty much. And I can probably put more time into these videos, so that's pretty fucking intense. Hopefully you guys liked the gameplay. If you didn't, then be sure to, well, if you didn't, then suck on my dick. But also, be sure to leave some suggestions, so I'll play like the games you want me to play. So that's pretty cool too. But I don't know, that pretty much is it. Hopefully you guys look out for some more series that are coming out this summer. Like Shots with Sergeant Pope is one of them that I had to stop in the winter. But I should have enough time to start it back up in the summer. So, with that said, thanks for stopping by, guys. If you want to drop a like on this video, go ahead and do it. If you don't want to do that, then, you know, suck on my dick. So, that pretty much finishes up this Gaming News Boat video. And I'll see you guys later.